G'day mates, I have to basically make this video fast because we're heading up towards Monday, and yes, our first creature, or shall I say flipped up toy, we're going to be looking at is this one here. And in this video we are going to be looking at some products which are based on Australian animals, but also some Waterbird toys. Now this is basically Knuckles the Echidna. Well yes, there is a short-beaked echidna in Australia, of course. In fact, Australia is home to basically loads and loads of very strange pieces of wildlife, even echidnas. And yes, this is one of them that I've created. It's got this very nice talking feature. It's got loads and loads of prickly spines that, mind you, if a young child would basically poke on its eye, they would literally get hurt. Well, if you really want a toy that really is amazing, just give this to just basically kill. Sorry, I'm just being absolutely daft here. Maybe I'm just promoting things that relate to adult stuff. Look at Knuckles' beautiful eyes. Anyways, I'm going to do a bit of a comic strip here. Hey Knuckles, what are you going to be doing next? After you've just found it, everything that relates into the Master Emerald? Well, as you can see, I have no teeth. Well, what do you need to do to find the teeth? I don't know. Well, you know what Sonic has told you? You need to find the way. What did you say? Well, you need to find the way. Okay, that's it. Let me try and do it again. Okay, that's it. That's one thing to call me dumb. That's one thing to basically call my poor lip-syncing, let's just say, poor lip-syncing thingy-bob with my 4 chili dogs. Or should I say like this, 4 chili dogs. But referring to that outdated meme, that's where I draw the damn line. Now if you excuse me, I am out of here to find my other echidna friends and the Master Emerald. I'm out of here. By the way, so you just feel like, I don't know what I'm saying, Knuckles, but I'm pretty sure, by the way, I just feel like there's anything I can do for you. I'm not sure what I'm saying, but I don't know if that's, such a great idea to do that one, Knuckles, by the way. Well, yes, you get the gist here by looking at that whole You Gonna Knuckles meme here. Next up, we're going to be taking a look at is just a mundane looking kangaroo. So yes, it's just got red feet. Well, let's just say green body, of course. It's got green legs as well, red ears, of course, that's what I'm trying to say. Red hands, green arms. Yes, it's got a very beautiful nose, and look at this, it's got a mouth. Very nice feature, eh? Mind you, I would probably say that people call kangaroos as the Tyrannosaurus deer, or Velociraptor. As a bit of a very weird meme, eh? It's got a very strange green appendage on the tail here. I don't know why, almost looks like a horse or ponytail at the back there, but this is basically what it is. This green part reminds me of a ponytail, but this here is basically the kangaroo tail, the orange part, or the peach part we're going to be calling it, of course, eh? It's got a very beautiful black nose. Yeah, everything's nice, about kangaroos, and the coolest thing about kangaroos is their tails, of course, really do help kangaroos to just move themselves, for the fact that the tail here is a bit like an appendage. It's a very helpful, it's a very nice, helpful looking appendage, for the fact that this helps kangaroos to basically navigate where they're going. So it acts like a 5th leg. That's very cool, eh? So let's move this kangaroo away. Let's say, I wonder what this kangaroo would say. Bye-bye, mates. I need to find the Master Emerald too. I think the lip-syncing feature on that is so bad, eh? Anyways, I've just moved this kangaroo away because we're going to be looking at something which is going to be quite interesting. Maybe there's something really interesting. I've got a very interesting third one here. It's bloody Crash Bandicoot. Oh yes, Crash Bandicoot has literally gone naked, eh? I don't know why, but I just feel like it is Crash Bandicoot. It almost looks like a fox. By the ways, of course, eh? I never got into Crash Bandicoot. I've never got into my 3D platform, type games, of course. Maybe you can't see the whole depth of it, of course, eh? Anyways, Crash Bandicoot. It was huge on the old PlayStation. It still commands to this following. And the very nice feature about this character is, there was one thing about Crash Bandicoot is his shape. So if you basically design it after a duck, he's not going to basically, be designed after... don't know what I'm saying here. Into freaking Crash Bandicoot, of course. By the way, though, some of the Xbox 360 games would literally have something else into it, though. I don't know what I'm saying, but maybe I need to look back to the video that Ashens has made, and it was called Tubs, which were like rubber ducky toys that refused to float. And they were based on famous characters like Spyro, Crash Bandicoot, as an instance, etc. And the list goes on. And you know, Volt Boy from Fallout, of course. And the Stormtrooper as well. I don't know, I'm pretty sure. And Star Wars, perhaps. I can't remember though. Yes, I've got a very interesting tip. Yes, as we all know, as you heard that tip earlier, that's the best thing to do with that top tip. Do do boop boop boop. Or should I say do 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 do? Or should I say boo 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 boop? Anyways, oh, you're so crazy, Crash. You go ahead and sell loads of PlayStations. And by the way, do this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Oh, you're so crazy, Crash. As I said again, you go ahead and sell loads of PlayStations. Right, let's go ahead and look at our first water toy product. It's a 15-pound British Wildlife Collection Flapping Bird toy. Peregrine versus Little Egrets versus Frogs and Lily Pads. What should I say? Lily Pads 12-pack. Maybe I shouldn't rhyme. Something else though. I'm not sure what I'm saying, but maybe I should never speed too fast, go really fast and just talking, Not really. Not. Oh my goodness, man. It looks like a frog running away. Looks like there's loads of frogs. Oh, what is that? Is that a frog peeing on an egret? Is it peeing on the beak of an egret? That is purely putrid, I tell you, there's a peregrine falcon. Looks like he's going to kick on the booty of a little egret. It looks pretty exasperated, of course. That's the best way to say it, of course. There's a frog running away from that little egret, as frogs do. Not in real life. Okay, it's time to do the unpacking. Mind you, I must have been completely crazy after watching that Ashton's video, which talks about everything and anything that relates into rubber duckies. But instead of rubber duckies, we got lily pads, which are basically the basis for the frogs. Here you go, the frogs can sit here like that. Looks like all the birds have died. Not, because we're going to be taking a look at what we have here. There's one of the little egrets here. And they've all got names here, which is very important to say here. And let's take a look at the peregrine falcon, because everyone loves peregrine falcons. They are, of course, the fastest animals in the world, but in terms of flying, they're not. It's only when they dive, though. They only do a bit of air diving or skydiving. In a more of a, like this, it's more like a position that is spread like this, Let me grab the peregrine falcon, It's more like that, you know, which makes them the fastest animals on Earth, And it looks very cool, Very, very cool, And, yeah, that's just about it, Very cool stuff. Oh, I like it, and also I love the eyes on that little egret. I'm not sure if they fit in. Yep, they certainly do. Maybe not. But anyways, that's... Oh my goodness me, that is crazy, And I'm gonna repack these freaking egrets. And also the falcon as well, the peregrine falcon. I'm pretty sure I saw a very weird, grotesque image of a peregrine falcon eating a little egret, and it was decapitating it, and that was very gruesome indeed. Look at it, of course. Here's the next product here. I think I've seen that image on Wikimedia Commons. This one here is a breeding, pre-nesting, roosting black guillemots 12-pack. 13 pounds. Now, if you don't know what guillemots are, they're like penguin birds. I think they're basically the flying counterparts of penguins. Yeah, they're literally called, they're flying penguins in a sense. And I think they're related to puffins. And I think they belong to a group of seabirds called auks, which is what their names come from. And however, despite the name, these birds aren't actually black, but grey in the packaging, or not really outside of the packaging, I meant to say. So here's one of the black guillemots. Looks very, very nice. It's got red feet in the breeding season, and they all have patterns like that during the breeding season as well, and same with that one there as well. Not going to flap the others here, but there's some different colours of fish here that you get in this very weird set here. Here's a look at the other fish there. Okay, just having a bit of a look around at all the details here. Here's another one there. Okay, I'm just going to be making these fish focus towards the camera here. Here's another one. It feels like there's different species of fish along the way here, and there's another one there. Almost looks like a Sprat, if you ask me, though. But they all have freaking Magikarp heads because of the face. This one, oh my god, this one looks like it's got blood in his eye. That would be a whole bunch of agony, you know, if you have blood in your face. There's another one here. And, my goodness me, this is freaking weird. Anyways, that's all of the Flip Flap toys I've got here. But here comes our last one. Remember what I did in the previous video a year ago that I covered about the incredible Albatross? Well, guess what? I've actually made a product which actually makes a very good relationship to the Albatross, or should I say the incredible Albatross, versus these beautiful Northern Fulmars, which are like seagull-like birds, but are more related to albatrosses and petrels. And also other bird species as well, you know, shearwaters. It's called the Incredible Albatross versus Northern Fulmar Frenzy Feed 12-pack. £35.99 or £36. Maybe it should have been called Feeding Frenzy, eh? What do you think? Look at that. There's the Incredible Fishhawk. Very weird name, eh? But that will do the gist, eh? Let's take a look what we've got in this blooming Albatross product. Mind you, Marvel is going to sue me for this. Sorry about that, but that's how it goes, eh? Here's one of the large fish. Oh, it's gone dark, it's because I've got a shadow here, which is basically me. And there's another of these fishies here. And there's actually two different versions of the Fulmars here. This one's a medium-sized version. And also noticing, you can tell it's a medium-sized one because it's the size, not just that, but you can also see there's a little orange tip there on the beak there. I'm not sure if you can see that by my shadow there, but I think there's a bit of orange here. Okay, if I bring the large ones there, it's a different design, but you can actually see there's a bit of yellow here as well, which makes it a bit, well, realistic in a sense, eh? And, okay, let's bring up the incredible Albatross that everyone seems to love. I've got three of them here. This one's an A3 design. The last time I've looked at, there was an A2 design, and there's also, I don't know if there was an A1 designed Albatross, but this looks super cool. It's got a bit wet, but it looks super cool in a sense, eh? It does have the same design, but mind you, the pants are a lot more dark. I'm pretty sure it's a very nice looking model here. And here's the incredible Fishhawk, which is basically what the incredible, or should I say, the incredible Albatross, I almost said Hulk, eh? Actually, that was the correct word by saying the word incredible, eh? Would probably eat, and would probably come in and devour this very big prizely green fish. And mind you, just because it's green doesn't mean it's chlorophyll. Well, anyways, that's a whole bunch of all that fishness at the end here, with a whole bunch of Aussiness at the beginning here. And mind you, Crash Bandicoot must have been absolutely amazing. In fact, from basically around the second half of the Christmas holidays, I actually mentioned Crash Bandicoot so much though, that I actually heard someone said to me, wow, since I've looked at Skylanders, why not take a look at something that is related to Crash Bandicoot and Spyro? And that would be a very, you know, amazing thing to do so, eh? Well, I would love to say thank you very much for watching for this video, and thank you. I hope you have a very happy new year to all of you guys, eh? And if you do enjoy this video, please give this video a like and subscribe to my channel as always, as per usual, eh? And you know what I'm going to say next, don't you? Thank you for watching, and once again, bye for now. Look at this. Whoa! 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 And there's a bit of a bonus fact here. Crash Bandicoot originally had a tail, but because of the polygon count, his tail was removed in the game, but not this model here. Bye!